Shelders are a subject of controversy, known primarily for being an abusive partner in their relationship with slowpokes. They would impose their will on the poor confused creature and force it to stand on its hind legs for its own benefit, just so it can feel what it's like to walk on land. They're like Ariel from The Little Mermaid if Ariel handcuffed herself to Prince Eric and made him give her a piggyback ride. They gaslight slowpokes into believing that they need Shelders more than they need them. The psychological torment never ends and it takes a heavy toll on the slowpokes. Before they realize what's even happening, they've already submitted to the Shelders, like many other victims of Stockholm Syndrome before them. It's sickening just thinking about it. If there was a court of law that dealt with criminal Pokemon, all the prisons would be overrun with clam chowder. But as it stands today, there's no way to convict these creatures. Shelders truly put the word monster in pocket monster. What makes this even worse is the fact that Shelders can evolve on their own. While Cloysters may not be as mobile as the slowpokes, they're still able to move by hurling their bodies around, like the garbage that they are. And it doesn't hurt them physically since the Cloyster shell is incredibly dense. The only reason the Shelders bite down on slowpoke tails is honestly because they're lazy. It's because they'd rather be chauffeured around by slowpokes like personal rickshaws, like a perpetually free Uber ride. They want to live their whole lives on the backs of others and berate them for not being good enough for them. It's much more preferable to live by depending on others and blaming them for everything that goes wrong. The funny thing is, it's not even physically taxing for them to move their own bodies. The outer shell is essentially a mech suit that they pilot with their very thoughts. It also provides them the most protection against predators and slowpoke sympathists that want justice for slowpokes. They never have to look for shelter since they can just live inside their shells. They can also dodge debt collectors and loan sharks by hiding in the deepest depth of the ocean. There are arguably way more benefits to becoming Cloysters than attaching themselves to slowpokes, but they don't see it that way. Being on their own is far more stressful than becoming the source of other Pokemon stress. So some Cloysters who evolve too early would wrangle up their own slowpokes. They would break them down and attach ropes to their bodies so they can be dragged around in luxury. This act actually hurts the coating on the Cloyster shell when it ends up cracking and chipping its exterior. Sometimes the damage is irreparable and the shell breaks apart. Its soft, meaty body is then left completely defenseless. The slowpokes know the Cloysters will die soon, but they can't leave them. They've become accustomed to the abuse. They mistake them for affection. They're compelled to stay by their side and die together because they don't know how to live without the torment. I'm running from the law for a crime I didn't commit, and this has been another episode of Pokemon Facts. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more factual Pokemon facts. Have a wonderful Pokemon day.